What's up, Ryan?
Well,
all right, we are.
That's how you're going to welcome the people in here, Steve.
No,
that's terrible.
No. All right, we are live. Thursday night barbecue chat. Today's not barbecue, but that's okay. And we are coming to you live across the It's All About the Barbecue Blackstone and Beer Network. Yes. It's National Pizza Month, Ryan.
And I just ate a whole pizza. I'm freaking
Did you just eat a whole pizza?
Yes.
Yeah, but you didn't eat a pizza like the pizza we're going to have here today, because this is all like...
You're correct. I did not. I did not.
Yeah.
But I did eat pizza because I knew we were talking pizza today, so I had to eat some pizza. And I tell you what, man, you can really tell the difference between red pepper flakes when somebody uses some fresh ones and some old red pepper flakes, because my lips are on fire right now.
Yeah, well, as you can see, we're right here. See this? We are in Lisle, Illinois, and we are at the North America Pizza and Culinary Academy. You got like an address and everything for me, Ryan?
Yeah, this is
Ryan's behind the times. So anyway, I got Anthony.
University Lane, Lisle,
Where's
Illinois.
No little graphics today?
I'm getting there, Steve. I am getting there.
All right, so I'm going to flip you around. I got Tom's here today to be the cameraman. Hey, Griddles and Vittles is here on live. Let me flip this around.
I was just having pizza with them.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I got to see them today. I mean, I know you didn't get to see them today.
I know. But... I skipped town. All right, so we get to look at Donald Duck. All right, do we fit?
Yeah, good.
All right, hold on a second. Yeah, hold on.
What are you trying to say, Tom?
There we go.
There we go. We got the address and the phone number there.
All right, do we fit? All right, so we got Ryan. We got Anthony here, and he is the head pizza. Are you an actual pizzaioli?
No, I'm not a certified pizzaiolo. I'm the owner of. So I'm the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker.
Nice.
Do a little of everything.
Nice.
Nice.
So I was here last week because Anthony and I were talking over this stuff. We were going over for the show tonight, but you didn't start at the pizza. You did a lot of other stuff before this.
I grew up in the restaurant business my whole life in New York. My father had a restaurant in Long Island. So growing up as a kid, it was restaurant business, and then my father sold his restaurant, and I decided to go to culinary school since, it's what I knew, and I wasn't the greatest student in school, we could say. So I went to culinary school, came out, started working for a restaurant group from Italy, and started traveling around the country, and then spent some time in Australia, Italy, and Mexico, came back, settled down, and was in New York, living, working, and then I was helping my father on his distribution truck. We were in Brooklyn, and said to a couple of the guys, hey, I heard you're ready to go to Chicago with the product. So 24 years ago, I brought Boar's Head deli meats and cheeses to Chicago. So got out of the restaurant business and into distribution. Sold my distribution company 6-7 years ago, and then built the North American Pizza and Culinary Academy.
Have you always been a big pizza fan?
Of course. Growing up in New York, it's all about pizza.
Wow.
Chicago's big pizza city.
Chicago or New York?
We will train to make Chicago-style pizza here also. We'll teach any style of pizza.
Yeah, Ryan wants to know, since you've been in both places, can you settle the debate as to who has better pizza, Chicago or New York?
New York slice reigns supreme.
Wow.
The New York slice will reign supreme.
All right, guys, thanks for coming into the show.
And I think most people who will argue it are people who have never had a true New York slice.
Yeah.
So,
I'll give you that.
I do like tavern style. Don't get me wrong. I like pizza. I eat pizza. Detroit, Chicago, New York, Naples. I don't care where it's from. I'll make it and I'll eat it.
Yeah. Hey Ryan, you know what we're gonna try? Can we try something really quick? Because it is pretty quiet in here. I'm gonna take my earbud out and see if you can hear us just with the microphone off the phone. I don't know if that's gonna work. Is this where Anthony can hear your responses instead of me doing it? I'm gonna try this. We're gonna try this really quick and see.
Or you can give your other earbud.
Try talking, Ryan. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
I can't hear you hardly at all.
Yeah, it's slow.
See if you can turn it up, Tommy.
Turn up the volume, Tommy.
You want me to yell into the microphone? Guys, while we're having a little technical difficulties, we'll see what we got in the chat. We got Griddles and Vittles with Nick and Jay in here. Welcome in.
Hold on, Tommy closed me out. There we are.
There we go.
Can you hear us both if we talk like this? This is the great thing about live TV.
Yeah, we can definitely hear you. Can you? You don't have to hear me. I'm just here.
But at least I can hear if you're saying something. But as long as you can hear to both of us, that's all that really matters, because no one really wants to hear what you have to say anyway. Yeah. So.
Well, see, I mean, all right. But we do got a comment in the chat. Is Phil Patrick wants to know, where's the best New York slice from?
Where's the best New York slice from?
In Illinois? I'm taking
I'm assuming let's do New York. If you had to go back to New York, where's the best slice?
You know, it's hard to say the best. I'll tell anybody, when you're in New York, you go to an independent pizzeria, you know, John's Pizza, Joe's Pizza, whatever it may be, it's in a neighborhood. And I'll tell anybody, you know, I grew up in Queens. So, you know, if you're in Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, you'll usually always get a great slice. So it's hard for me to say, because you grew up in a neighborhood, it becomes a neighborhood pizzeria.
What about Chicago?
Chicago style?
Chicago, is there a place in Chicago that sells a good New York style pizza?
Yeah, so for me, and they're actually opening up another restaurant in Lisle, is Little Pop's Pizzeria.
Okay.
He has one in Naperville, one in Aurora, and now he's opening up in Lisle.
Okay.
So, Little Pops. All right.
Yeah, because I like pizza. So.
Yeah, Mike, he's come a long way in the last 8 years. His pizza's phenomenal.
So you've got the Academy. It's absolutely a gorgeous place. I'm just going to tell you, if you have to come here, I don't want to say just come here to see it, because it's not a museum, it's a place of business, but it is a fantastic place. I was here last Tuesday. There was a couple here from Louisiana that was learning from Anthony's assistant how to cook pizza. It is just cool, all the pizza ovens and stuff. We're going to go through and look around and everything. It is a cool place to see. They got Alpha pizza ovens. Like I said, we're going to take a good tour of the place. What do you offer here? I just mentioned that these. Do you do big private classes? Can someone call up and say, can we do like it was just the two of them, so it was almost more like a private individual class?
That was private consulting. So really, this business is made up of 5 businesses. In the front here where we're sitting, we'll do cooking classes, hands-on. We'll do corporate team building events. I'll bring in a lot of special chefs to do classes. So that's out in this area, is mostly the residential. And then we do a lot of consulting. We are also part of Scuola Italiana Pizzaioli, which is the School of Italian Pizza. It's the oldest and only accredited pizza school in the world, based out of Veneto, Italy. So we will also certify pizzaioli. Then we have our temperature and humidity controlled dough room, where we'll teach dough mixing in there. And then our oven room, where we'll cook all the pizzas, every style of pizza, Italian or American, wood-fired, whatever it may be. And then we also have equipment sales. We sell everything from pans, tools, to ovens, mixers, dough boxes, everything professional and residential.
So in my world of the Blackstones and stuff like that, that'd be a great location for all you Blackstone people with the new Blackstone pizza ovens that you're looking for. Great spot to get some supplies for you.
No, we're going to show you real pizza ovens, Brian, not Blackstone pizza ovens. This is so. Anyway, so he mentioned the pizzaioli thing, and just so everybody understands, it's not a one-day thing. So it's. I think you were talking.
It's a 5-day certification.
It's a 5-day class, and then he has to take all your information. He sends it over to Italy, saying that you completed all the work, and you get a nice certificate and everything that says you're certified. So it sounds really cool.
Yeah. So my main guy, Danny, is a master instructor. He went through. He proved himself. Then we sent him to Italy. He went through the master instructor class and testing. And now he's one of 4 in the U.S., one who really is the only one who truly has a school to teach in. So Danny will certify pizzaioli through the school. It's unique.
It is unique. And Ryan, to me, I just find it absolutely amazing that something like this is in Lisle. I mean, you'd think you'd be down in the city. You'd be said it's tucked in here in the suburbs. It's actually a really cool facility. Right?
It truly is the greatest pizza school in the world. And when the Italians come from Italy to visit us, they are blown away. There's nothing to this level in Italy. But when I built it out and decided to do it, I wanted to make sure that people knew when they were coming here that this was a true training facility and not a restaurant with classes or just a little warehouse with some ovens in it. It's a very unique facility to the pizza world.
Let's go take a look at it. You want to take a look at it, Ryan?
Yeah, definitely. It's Phil Patrick asked. He said, do you offer cooking classes? So that was like a perfect time for that. So he definitely got his answer there. We got Roy Rummener in here, says good evening.
Hey, Roy.
Griddles and Vittles say that I need a pizza oven, which we're getting there. We're working on that.
Well, you should see
Phil
the ones we have here.
We have ones that fit every budget and every vision of cooking. So we sell them as pizza ovens, but once you get used to, it's like a smoker. I mean, you can go high temp, you can go lower, but a pizza oven is really a cooking vessel, and that's what I try to tell people when they're purchasing one.
Yeah, Phil says he has a very Sopranos voice. Love it. I'd eat his pizza.
Well, it comes with the job.
And then I guess
we're for the Clemenza face.
Yeah, right.
So which way do you want to start? Oven room or dough room? Or you want to start out here?
Let's start out here first, because Ryan, I'm going to show you the pizza oven that you need to get right over here.
Oh.
This is. This won't fit on no Blackstone, Ryan.
I think I'm gonna have to get rid of my pool.
Your neighbors will like you.
So what is this? No,
this is a commercial oven. This one, which I piped in. We had it as a show oven, but then in the middle of the shutdown, when everybody was spread out, I piped because this room's larger. So this one runs straight wood. This is only wood burning. Somebody can't get this one with a gas burner if they want to do wood with gas assist.
Come in, Tommy, and take a look at it. Yeah, let's take a look in there.
So Forno Bravo's out of California. Fantastic built American oven. It they have a full line, a lot of different ones. It's a very heavy duty oven. This one, all of them, even their residential ovens.
That's about your price, Ryan. You could get that from your TikTok.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel the show so I can get back to work to get one.
But he's got some smaller ones over here.
Then we just started our full line. We brought in a full line of Alpha ovens. So from small ones to larger. We'll put this over here. So you got a small single pizza. The gray one's medium. You can do about 2 pizzas at a time in there. And then the larger one, you can do about 4 pizzas at a time in there. So these are the Alpha line. If somebody's in the market for a steel oven, they're really great ovens. 100% built in Italy. They're heavy duty ovens. And then this is a Forno Bravo straight wood residential. Smaller oven, but this is nice. You can put it on a counter or have it on the stand.
So that last brand was not the Steve brand, because Steve's not an Alpha.
Oh God, Ryan, that's awful. That's not even a funny joke. Look, we're moving around. Tom's moving the camera quick. So anyways, we're going to go around. You can see he's got a whole bunch of products. So you can, after you take the class, you can look at, you got the pasta roller.
We do pasta classes here. We'll do paella. We do everything. I mean, pizza is our world, but we will do everything culinary. There's a total of 4 different chefs that work here. So we'll all do different classes. Everybody's in the kitchen doing classes. It's a fun place to be in.
Yeah. And then he's also got, we were talking about this beforehand, because he's also got these cutting boards, and they're out of New Lenox. these are kind of a neat, local products. You know how I am with local stuff. So that you can stop in here and you can even get a nice, neat cutting board.
So Phil asked me, offhand, how much is the Little Italy?
How much is the Little Italy?
The Napolina is, I want to say that one's about $5 grand, $6 grand.
It's only, $5-6 grand. That's nothing.
Holy, there you go. Yeah, Phil, you can get 2 of those.
I think you should take a class first, Phil, before you go jumping into a $5,000 pizza oven. All right, so let's do. Actually, what? Let's go back behind here because look at this, Brian. He's got like a whole kitchen.
Don't ever call me Rye again.
So out here we're set up to be like a residential kitchen because we do our home classes. I didn't want to make it intimidating and do a commercial build out. So we work with Blue Star Appliances, heavy duty, made in Pennsylvania, all American, great products. So this the wall, which everybody loves because it's the French doors on it, and this one comes with a heavy duty pizza stone in it. It's pretty sweet. And then we sell a lot of baking steels.
So as you can see, a great venue for a class. I mean, you get seating at the bar.
Yeah.
You get the grills, you got the oven. It's a great thing.
A little bit of everything in here.
So it's a neat setup. I'm almost jealous because I don't have this for my classes at the store, but
better step it up.
Mike McKay, who used to be with Fire and Smoke Barbecue, he used to do classes here. I'd been to a couple of his classes, came and watched him do his classes. It's kind of a neat setup when it gets going with everything new, having everybody be able to sit at the counter and take classes. So it's a nice environment for a class. So if you're looking for classes, look Anthony up here at the Pizza Academy.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk some pizza, Anthony. Where are we going?
And for our classes, we do have beer and wine. So we're not a dry cooking school. All right, so now we'll go into the main kitchen. So this is our dough room. This is temperature and humidity controlled. So we'll get a lot of people coming up from Louisiana.
And we lost you. Do we got you back? Nope. I think we might be having some technical difficulties, guys, so stand by. Can't hear you. Yeah, we've lost audio, guys, so I apologize about that. I guess I can try to do some voiceovers, like the NFL voiceovers like they like to do. Yep, Jenny, I know. Let's see. Can you guys still hear me? I hope you can still hear me. Yeah, and I have no way of reaching out to them to let them know that there's no sound. They probably went a little too far back into the building and are losing reception. Thanks, Jenny. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, guys, Pizza and Culinary, 1970 University Lane, Lisle, Illinois, 60532. Phone number is right at the bottom there. Until we can get them back. I don't know if Tom can see us. He's probably losing us as well. Yeah, they're probably too far back in the building that we're losing Steve's reception there. Let me see if I can try to message him real quick and see if that'll come through. Yeah, they're too far back in the building. Add signal. Let's see if that'll go through. But yeah, guys, we got to plug some stuff. So if you're not aware, this Saturday, here in 2 days, is the upcoming griddle battle in Yorkville, Illinois, at the American Legion. Yeah, if you haven't checked it out, God, I wish my signal would go through to them and they would get the message, but they definitely probably can't see me right now. So We have no sound, guys. We cannot hear you. So, griddle battle. Yes, definitely. Griddle battle, baby, is coming up this Saturday. I hope the weather holds off. We did just find out that the vendors have backed out because of the weather. So, yeah, this is really hard by myself here. Yeah. Typical Steve and his technical issues, yes. I feel bad. I really do, because I wanted to hear about this. I was looking at some of the stuff on the culinary, on the pizza and culinary, on their workshops that they have, and it's not only just like one-on-ones, it's full classes, demonstrations, a lot of hands-on. They even have kid and teens classes, if you've got some young kids that want to get involved with that. Do a private or a corporate event, and they do also do special events as well. Yeah, looks like looks like a neat little place. Like, I'd love to check it out, but I really wish we could get some sound from them. Maybe they'll go back out into the front here and stuff will reconnect. Yeah, not good. Nope, we've totally lost them now completely. He is out of the live. So, yeah, guys, it was a fun live, but we were getting some great information. I definitely am with Phil.
Oh, there we go. Did you guys hear us in the?
No,
did you hear us in there? We were in
No.
the cooler type of thing. Did it lock us out?
Yeah, as soon as you went to the back room, it blocked it out. But don't worry, I talked about the griddle battle, and I did talk about their culinary classes and their workshops with corporate events and kids and teen classes and stuff like
I missed
that.
all the good stuff about the flour and stuff.
I know. I was trying to keep up with it. I was gonna do some bad lip reading like they do with the NFL teams.
I would have been fine with that.
Probably would have been more entertaining than half of us. Let me see if I can.
Is there a Wi-Fi connection there?
Yeah, there is. Let me see if I can. I might have to disappear. Entertain with your griddle battle for a second.
Did you hear about the griddle battle? It's coming up on Saturday.
No, we don't want to hear about the griddle battle.
Yeah, I should be able to reconnect.
Right on the guest, pizza guest. Yeah. And then get pizza all lowercase.
Yeah, if you guys need the Wi-Fi, it's Get Pizza. Yeah, see, Jeff says it does look like a good time and experience, Maybe we can see. Maybe we can get Steve to foot the bill on that. We could do a corporate event out there. But yes, Jeff, the griddle battle is in Yorkville, Illinois. It's this Saturday.
All right, there we go. We got the Wi-Fi on. Let me go back in here and see if it. Can you still hear me?
Yep, we're good. I can still hear you.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to go over all the doughs again, so you're going to have to lip read on that. But let me flip it around. But you missed. Did you see the mixer going at least?
No, it was cutting out bad.
You lost all video and everything?
We had video in the beginning. No, I think I seen a little bit of this, but we couldn't tell what you were talking about. But
these are all the mixers. I'll have Anthony go over them again really quick. But these are all the different mixers. I feel bad now because he's got to repeat a whole damn thing over again.
So standard planetary, which you find in most American facilities making bread, we try to get away from them. We do a lot of work with our spiral mixer, where the hook spins and the bowl spins. It will give a better strength to your dough, a better mix to your dough, and you can manipulate your dough a little bit more with this one. And then the old school double arm mixer that mimics basically two hands mixing dough.
Like the olden days.
It's almost like
this is old school.
It's a massage machine, Ryan.
I'm not even gonna comment.
It needs your back. You lay on the back and it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it back. You don't like that?
So the dough room, like I said, we're the Pizza Innovation Center for South North America. That's the parent company of Red Star Yeast. So we do a lot of interesting stuff in the dough room. We have a water filtration system called the New York Water Maker. And it's not that Chicago has bad water for bread. It's just that a lot of other states and areas do. So a water filtration system is important especially if you're down south.
Can you still hear us, Ryan?
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
It's actually louder in here.
So now we got some over here where we're testing some new doughs. So these are actually ground Cheez-Its. We're gonna make a Cheez-It dough.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Cheez-Its. The extra toasties are my favorite.
Yeah, we have a big event with Kellogg's, which is actually now Kellanova. Is the new company because they split.
Okay.
Snacks and cereals. And in 2 weeks, we're doing a big event with them. So we're going to use all their ingredients in cooking and in pizzas.
That sounds pretty cool.
So
Try some smokehouse cracker crust.
Yeah, it is gonna be a good cracker crust. It's gonna be
we're actually doing a high hydration Roman style Cheez-It dough. So it's going to be a little unique to what you see out there.
How many different types of pizza are there?
So, I mean, really, that's recognized as in Italy, you'll have Neapolitan and then Pizza Classica, which is close to Neapolitan, but it's a little bit lower temperature, cooked a little bit longer, a little bit more crispy. And then you have two styles of Roman. You have Pizza alla Pala, which is a shovel pizza, which is basically, cooked on the floor of the oven. And then you got Pizza Italia, which is cooked in a pan, and those two are Roman. So those Romans will argue and say that they were the first ones to make pizza, but they were really bread makers with the Romans. It was the Neapolitans that started putting tomatoes and cheese on it that they get credited with being the pizza capital of Italy.
Woo.
So
So
that's the dough room.
Now I've seen a lot of people with dough, and I don't know if you can still hear me, but I've seen a lot of people with their dough when they put it in their pan, they're actually taking their fingers and like poking a lot of holes in it. What's the reasoning behind that, or do you know anything?
He sees people, they take a lot of dough, they poke it with their fingers a lot.
Most people touch their dough too much. We usually yell at people, stop touching your dough. The more you touch it, the tighter you make your gluten, and then when they try to stretch it, they wonder why it doesn't want to stretch out.
Okay.
Don't touch your dough, Ryan.
Never mind.
Oh, look at this.
So then back here, we got a full production kitchen. We do a lot of R&D work for companies. We do a lot of recipe development for companies, from cheese to pepperoni to pork companies, whatever it may be. We'll do a lot of recipe development for them, so it becomes fun back here. We got a full production line in the back. We just hooked up with Electrolux. So this is a panini machine. Ooh. So this is the Cadillac of panini machines. This thing's no joke. Then a walk-in cooler goes down the length of the wall.
And then you got Steve's favorite thing right behind him, the first aid kit.
The first aid kit. You're right. Look at it. I got.
Yeah.
See? I knew it.
And then we'll make our way into
The oven room, Ryan. The oven room. This place is cool. I just hear that a week ago.
I know it does look like a pretty neat little place. I might have to check it out sometime.
It is. You got to come in and take a class, right? It's pretty cool.
So all our ovens in here are operational. This is most of the professional ovens. So maybe we'll start down this way. Yes. So the deck ovens is what you're going to make your Chicago style, New York style, and your Roman style pizzas. Mm-hmm. The gas oven, everyone's getting away from it now, even though it's what I grew up working with. Everyone's going electric. Same thing with cars, everyone's going to ovens or electric. But you can manipulate. So this is an electric deck oven here. And it's pretty cool because we can adjust how the heat is distributed through the oven. If we want more top heat, if we want more bottom heat. So it's very cool. Small footprint conveyor ovens. We have, so I'll take this one here. So a lot of people, I just spent a day down in Columbus, Ohio. Everybody does their pizza down there in conveyor ovens.
Huh. That's why Ohio is not known for pizza.
Yeah. If you talk to them, they are.
Right.
And then in American styles, we were talking pizzas in there, yes. And then, most well known in the States is New York, Chicago, and Detroit style now. And then you'll get people that are like, oh, I want a Jersey bar pie. And, or, a Pennsylvania pie, or, and so areas have their own. They haven't come up, but, it's the beauty of, when people settled, they started making their own style, and some expanded and some stayed in their areas. So, and then this is a little residential here. We could turn this one on. We're the only ones in the U.S. with this oven. So this is called the Tree of Forney. So here, get up here, listen to that, listen to the torch in there.
Holy cow.
So this is a professional oven in a miniature size. You can burn wood or you can burn straight propane. This oven is heavy duty built, 100% in Italy. When I first got one in and I started working with it, I was like, this oven is sick. It's no joke. There's no other oven on the market built to this. I mean, it is awesome. So I was like, all right, I'm bringing in a container of it. So we'll ship these all around the country. They're not the cheapest, but this oven, you can just keep going. The floor will hold heat, the top will hold heat. It's a sweet little oven.
How much is one of these?
This one's $4,000.
Oh, that ain't too bad.
It's better than the other one. We're down $2,000 now.
I'm down $2,000 from the last one.
Yeah, we're getting down to our price range, Ryan.
You're getting close. Keep going.
Yeah. And really the most expensive thing, well, not most, but what makes it is that burner.
Yeah.
Burners in even all these ovens. So then here we have, this is a larger form of Bravo. This is American oven. This is wood with gas assist.
Look at that.
This one has a static deck.
Nice and hot.
Yeah. I like
That's
the disco ball look.
Yeah,
Disco
that's a Goldie, yeah. Oh, Ryan, burned my hand.
See, get that medical kit.
Yeah.
And then this is a oven called Pavesi from Fiero Forni. This is 100% Italian made, and this one has a rotating deck. So I was very much against this oven 5 years ago, but with the lack of workers in the market today, this oven's become a big part of our sales and training and people's businesses, because you can put 6 pizzas in there, set the timer, turn around, start making more pizzas, and then once the timer goes off, and it depends on what heat you're cooking at, how fast your deck is going, to how long it's going to cook in there. But you don't have to sit there and watch it like you do in a static deck oven.
So Roy says that with the last pizza oven, that was like Little Pops. Is that one of those pizza oven like Little Pops has?
Is that one
Little
like,
Pops?
do they have one like that?
No, Little Pops is a New York style. So they went from deck ovens to now they're working conveyor ovens, gas conveyor ovens. And the conveyor ovens are getting better and better. They're still not the same as a deck oven, but they've come a long way.
Your Blackstone oven has that rotating disc in it, I think, Ryan.
Yeah, they have the patent on that for theirs.
Well, obviously there's one here.
Well, for
We
their
just
style.
have halos that have a little this small footprint, but they have a rotating deck.
I think they lied to you. I don't think they have the patent on rotating decks. But who knows? I don't want to get in trouble from Blackstone.
Made you buy one.
Yeah, made you buy one though.
I don't have one, so.
And then we go to product. We sell a full line of sheeters. So for your Chicago style pizza, this is a sheeter that will sheet out the pizza dough for your tavern and thin crust.
I'm sorry.
And
What does that do to the dough?
What was it?
What does that do to the dough?
It's a sheeter. So you put the dough in and it basically rolls it out. It's like using a rolling pin with electric. We can put a pizza through there, a dough through there later so you can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
And then we go to another Italian oven. This one is 100% wood, no gas, So we'll do our wood training out of here, Neapolitan style, out of this oven. And then we got more residential. So this is a small footprint residential. This is more in your price range, 2,800 wood only.
There you go, Ryan. That's right. That's in our price range.
Yeah, 28 plus shipping.
It's like a
So,
little, looks like a little house.
Yeah, it's a nice little oven.
Probably a little bigger than yours, Steve.
Yeah, I know, right? So, what, do you get a preference between wood or propane? I mean, can someone taste the difference? Obviously,
So
everybody's used to eating off of a gas.
to me, you're not going to taste the difference. It's going to cook a little bit differently because you got wood is a dry heat, right? And then you got propane as liquid, so there's a little bit of moisture in that. I don't. If I'm putting a pizza oven in my backyard, now also this for me is going to be too small.
Yeah.
But if you go small footprint, it all depends. Do you want to have wood and start it? The big thing people forget is you can get your oven up to 1,000 degrees, ambient, right, in an hour.
Okay.
But what's the temperature of your stove?
Right.
The core of your stove.
Right.
Now, if you're doing 2 pizzas, okay, great. But if I'm going to spend 2 hours getting this thing heated up and started to make 2 pizzas, I'm going to sit there and say, well, what am I doing?
Right.
I'm going to tell you to get a propane oven. It's going to make life
that's more important. Is the temperature of the stone is probably
and the core of it. So if you don't use an oven for a week, right, or 5 days, your stone's lost a lot of their heat, right? Because there's just no fire. So it takes a long time to get that heat into the core, because once you put heat is energy. So once you put a pizza on that stone, it absorbs energy.
right.
So you take it out. Then you put another pizza, it absorbs. And if the core of that stone isn't hot,
Right.
the surface is just hot, you're going to take all that surface heat. You're going to get cooked pizza on top, but white raw pizza on the bottom. So that's what I try to explain to people, and that's why, some of the other ones like the Unis, I'm not a big fan of it. It's such a direct heat in a small, and the stone is this big in there.
Right.
It doesn't hold any heat. And people are like, I got to heat my Uni up for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So you're heating that little oven up for 45 minutes, wasting a lot of fuel.
Yeah.
Just, to heat up a stone that's a quarter of an inch. That's my preference. But I if somebody says I have an Uni, I'll try to do the best to help them, work.
Where they can.
Yeah.
Right. Interesting.
So
Now, do you recommend having a? I see a lot with the store and stuff. Everybody's looking for the digital thermometers to scan. Is that going to do anything? Scanning.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to give you your ambient temperature. It's going to give you your surface temperature. But it's almost false hopes, I guess, because you scan the top with the fire is just on, it's going to reach 700 degrees.
Right.
So the first pizza, you're great, but where are you going after it? So that's the thing. But if you've hit it up for 2 hours and it's holding temp, then having that scan gun is good.
Right. Right. So the whole stone has to be warm, not just the surface, people. So that you can do repetitive pizzas.
Right. And on residential ovens, that heat gun, the thermometer gun, the temperature gun, is better than most of the ovens that have a temperature gauge on the outside, because they're not really true, to me.
Okay.
So you
That's
want to
more
make
of an ambient temperature too. So
What was it, Ryan?
I said that's more just an ambient temperature too. So
Right. That's what we said.
correct.
We're gonna make a pizza, Ryan.
Who's the cameraman? Is that Tony?
I'm Tom.
Tom, make sure you got the Band-Aids and stuff ready.
Okay. Yeah. There's a first aid kit right here. So.
All right.
So we use some Italian tomatoes. This is Muti. Muti's from Parma. Really nice, clean tomato. We do a lot with that. We do a lot of work with Pastorelli as our American tomato. So we'll get some doughs. So let's see what we got here. All right. So this one, let me see.
Now, how long have these been sitting?
So these are 48 hours now. And this is about 36 hours. So this is our Pizza Classica, which is made with 100% 00 flour. And then this will cook in the open flame oven, which wouldn't be typical. But this is a New York style dough. So we're going to gently go underneath. Take it, and we're going to put it right into our flour and coat it. Come on, we'll do side by side. Now we'll see how we can stretch the dough. All right.
Stretching dough, Ryan. Stretching dough.
Steve's pretty cheap, so he knows how to stretch his dough pretty well.
So when we stretch, most people go right to the center. And then what happens is you get holes in it. So we try to teach the I don't want to say uneducated, but the people who are just not used to.
I'm uneducated, Ryan. You can
So
say
now if you see, we minimally touch this dough. So it basically looks like how it was in the, we don't want to abuse it, right?
Right.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to just start pressing down around the outside. And you can press with some force as long as you're not using the tip. So try to use the top part of your finger. Bend your fingers a little bit if you have some bend to them.
Yeah.
So you're going around, okay? And then I want you to flip it over and turn it 90 degrees. Okay? And then we're going to go back around. We're going to start working our way into the middle. Okay? And then I like to constantly move it and flip it over. This way I know it's not sticking to. So you see you're going down and pushing out.
Yeah.
You don't want to push out. You want to basically just go straight down.
Oh, okay.
And press into the. So you can put a little more pressure. Okay. So.
I didn't turn it.
That's fine.
Failed.
Put a little more pressure on the outside. And then work your way into the middle. So you see now your dough ball or your pizza is big. Your dough's double the size it was just by pushing straight down. And it's even. So we don't have any thin spots. Okay? Whatever we don't put topping on will rise. So we'll get our crust from that. So now what we're going to do, we'll do, since it's in New York, we'll do the New York slap. Okay, so put in one hand on your palm. And then have your other hand up.
Yeah.
And then you're going to throw from one to the other and twist your wrist as you're doing it. So it's spinning back and forth.
Oh, God.
And what we're doing here.
Oh, I knew it.
So what we're doing
Stop,
here.
Ryan.
I'm getting ready to catch it.
Is we're wiping off some of the excess flour and it's stretching out a little bit too.
Let's go, guys. Let's see the comments in the chat.
Look at he did the
So that's the New York stuff. And then we put it onto our fists and we gently stretch from the crust, not from the center. So you see how my hand's stretching off the crust? Okay, and then just like that, we're going to put a little bit of flour on the table. And then we gently lay it down. Not bad.
almost looks exactly like it. Not at all. Jeez,
Well,
Go make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to grab the cheese.
you're doing great, Steve.
Did you see the way he was doing the whole?
I was so busy concentrating on yours, but I can go back and watch the replay.
Dude, it was amazing. It was like being in a true pizzeria thing. It was incredible.
Yeah, is that the Griddles and Vittles are asking, is that the semolina flour?
I don't know what. Well, ask him when he comes back. As far as the, what was the flour you were using, Anthony?
So this flour that we stretched in is it's an extra fine semolina. So it's called semolina macinato, and that's when we stretch it. Beautiful. So the one thing is once you put it down, you don't want to press. If you have to make it bigger, you lift it back up. You stretch out a little more. And a little more flour. Because the last thing you want to do is make it stick to your table. Okay? So
Don't make it
take
sticky.
a spoonful of sauce. You know what? We'll season it up. Take that seasoning there. That's a little dry basil, dry oregano, salt, pepper, and granulated garlic. Yep, and then stir it right in.
Now, I was here on Tuesday, and there was, you were having a debate with, I forgot his name already, your assistant. Dan, about the difference in the spatulas.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Or the ladles. You said you don't like the flat, because there's the round and there's the flat, and you're more of the flat ladle person.
No, he's a flat. Yeah, I'm going to grab a flat.
So I didn't know that there was like a bunch of different types of ladles. But as Anthony was telling, I forgot his name again. What was it? Dan, thanks, Ryan.
No problem.
One day, Ryan, you'll understand how you forget things when you get older. But I didn't realize that there was a difference in the ladles and how they put on the pizza. He likes to do the round one.
So I like my round ladle.
How to spread it on. All right.
All right, so you take one ladle,
Just one
right in the center. Yeah, one scoop is plenty. We'll take this here.
See, now he's doing round. I got the flat. See how they're flat on the bottom?
So put it right in the middle, and then we gently, not much pressure, just go around and spread it around the pizza. So one of the other problems that we deal with, everybody likes a lot of sauce. And then what happens is it just makes all this topping slide. Beautiful.
You're doing a great job, Steve.
No, he's got that nice looking swirl in it.
Well, I think that's the ladle.
He's got the
That's
ladle.
flat ladle to the round ladle.
Yeah, see? Because see how I'm doing it like this. See, he had it like that. All right.
You can throw it in a bowl. Then we'll take some shredded mozzarella cheese. This is a blend of whole milk and low fat.
Anthony, have you ever heard of a Fontina cheese?
Fontina or Fontanella?
Fontina. I think it's Fontina.
I love Fontina. I'm all about Fontina cheese.
I love Fontina cheese. There's a place
Try
in
to spread
Kansas
more on
City.
the outside.
The place in Kansas City called Leo's Pizza, and every time I've had more pizza in Kansas City than I have barbecue.
That's not good, Ryan.
No, that's
I've never been, but when I go down to Kansas City, I'll have to see what the pizza's all about.
It's an old school hole in the wall, but it's great.
I love those kind of places.
Yes.
The other thing that I learned on Tuesday, Ryan, is there are a huge difference in cheeses, because the cheese that I had on the pizzas that they were cooking was incredible. It's better than any of the cheese I ever had. And Anthony said there's a whole bunch of different cheeses.
Yeah, and different qualities, just like everything. So you got sausage, pepperoni, mushrooms.
I don't know.
I'll put some pepperoni in this one. You got the meatball. Try to go more to the outside, because otherwise the center of your pizza gets too heavy. I'll do some more mushrooms.
I don't know, guys in the chat. What do you think? How do you guys think Steve's doing? Let's see. Do we get a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
It's got it down pat. All right, that was the easy part. You got it.
There were no sharp knives in use, so he's all right.
Yeah.
Yep,
No
that's true.
sharp objects. Yeah.
So now we're going to go on to the peel. So there's two different peels. There's a main peel that you put your pizza on,
Okay.
and it's only to put a raw pizza on and into the oven.
Okay.
After that, no one gets touched. This is a turning peel.
Okay.
Okay. Once it's in the oven, this is the thing. If you get a pizza oven at home and you have these, you make sure nobody goes into the oven, because if you start beating up the edge here, it's going to make it harder and harder to get your pizzas into the oven. So this is your turning peel, and that's what it's made for. So what do you want to go into, static deck or rotating?
You better give him the static deck, so he's got to do some more work and spin it.
I do.
himself.
I want
You
the
wanna work
challenge. I want to work it.
All
Yeah.
right, so I'm going to put a little bit of flour on the edge. I'm going to come right under, and I'm just going to gently slide my pizza on.
Let me get my screen record on for this one, Steve.
I'll put mine in the rotating, so this way I'll leave that all open for you.
Thanks.
So
He's gonna need that room.
So if you see that the Table's turning. I just go in and slide it out nice and gentle.
Just like that, Steve.
Don't mess up my oven, Steve.
Oh man.
It's only 10 grand, Steve, if you got to replace it.
Just on the edge. Flour, too much raw flour will become bitter. Pull it, do it two-hand, pull it and push it in together nice and gentle at the same time. Hold on, let's see. Yeah.
I'm not stuck.
No, you're good. Watch. Let me just make sure it's not stuck. Okay. Now go ahead.
I could have left it on there.
Everybody gets excited until I take it off. You got it on?
Why is it doesn't want to?
Give it a little shimmy, Steve. There you go.
There you go. You got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready? So now you're gonna hold that. Let's just.
I kind of ruined my outer round.
Yeah, you're good. Perfect.
That's okay. We like
Now you
a
go in,
non-perfectly
find this
rough.
spot. You're gonna try to stay to this side of the line in the center.
To this side?
Yep. Find your spot. Go in. Lay it down and then gently just slide it out. Pull it out. Straight out. Bravo.
Woo!
Oh,
We're putting
man.
it to not shuffleboard. Good job.
Look at how gorgeous that is, Ryan.
that's
God only knows what we're going to have to do next to it, but
right.
look at the crust going up.
A little bubble.
Dude, this is insane. Everybody, you got to sign up for a class in this place because it is incredible.
How hot is that in there, though?
So this oven's running at 675. That oven's at 550, 180.
Look at how.
This is pretty neat. I mean, it does look like a
Let's
neat
see
little
how we're doing in here.
pizza in there.
So now we're going to come in. So the thing is, too, is everybody tends to touch their pizza too quick. Let it cook. Okay? So now you see it's starting to brown. So I want you to come in. I want you to come in from the side nice and gentle.
Okay.
Get underneath. And then twist it up, back. The floor in this one's hot.
That's right.
Okay?
So you want to pick.
So let it cook. Once you start seeing that side getting dark, spin it.
I'm not doing it like Anthony's did it.
Just pick it up on half of it, Steve, not the whole thing.
Thanks,
There you
Ryan.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Look at you, Steve.
There you go, baby.
Check this one out here.
Ooh, that's really hot in there. This one's bubbling like crazy.
Yeah. All right. So first one out. That was about 2.5 minutes. Get underneath and pull it out to go straight in.
Yeah.
And then lift up and slide it out and take a look at it. Look good to you?
Looks good to
I
me.
think it looks pretty freaking good.
Smells awesome.
All right, nice and gentle.
Oh my God. Ryan.
Oh.
Oh boy.
You got it.
Woo! Oh, look at it. It has the. Oh, I'm sorry. I got it on the floor. It has those pepperonis that got the little.
Cup and sauce.
Pepperoni cup.
Or cup and, these are cup and crisp.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not bad, Ryan. I did a pretty good job. Look at that.
Look at that crust. That looks good. You did good, Steve. I'm proud of you.
I was scared. Could you tell?
You can't break his chops on this one.
Could you tell? I was
They're good.
scared.
And now,
Wow.
over there.
I'm not gonna do it. Into slices.
Cut into squares.
One good
No,
push and it'll push
yeah.
right through. Ken Emerson says, looks delicious.
It's a good pizza cutter too, Ryan.
Yeah, this is all G Metal products, which is like the premium line of,
There's the pizza cut. One down and push it right through there.
yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Boom!
Well,
It's a little hot there, Steve. Get him a
I
Band-Aid.
tell you, if you haven't done it, it is scary, but it seems like a real simple process once you figure it out. But yeah, it's pretty intense. It's just a pizza.
Most people tense up, yeah.
It was a little intense for a pizza, and I was pretty tense. I don't know if you noticed. I was nervous. But yeah,
It's going to be
Griddles.
hot.
Yeah, that's a tasty looking
So
vittles.
this is New York style. What? Sorry, what was that?
I said griddles and vittles. It's just some of our followers here that says that's some tasty looking vittles.
Then now I'll make one with our Italian dough, and you can see the difference of the look of that while Steve's eating that one.
About 56 minutes in, Steve.
56 minutes in.
What do
Okay.
we got 4 minutes?
Yeah, we'll
No,
cook this pizza and then we'll be done, right? Because we're gonna eat.
Of course you are.
It's a little different.
Look at the handwork, people. Look at the handwork. Can you toss? Can you do the big?
We can throw it out.
It's gonna throw
I
it.
don't. It's mostly for show. I'm not big with. I'm a production guy.
Woo!
We could throw them up. That was mostly done in front windows of pizzerias in Italy and New York, just to get people's attention to come into their pizzeria because there were so many pizzerias.
Yeah, you got to stand out a little, Steve.
We'll do a little reverse.
What was it?
I said you definitely got to stand out a little bit.
Yeah, I do need that. So this one. So now this one you're putting the cheese on,
Put cheese on the bottom.
and then sauce on the top.
Yeah, we'll put a little sauce on the top.
And what style? What style?
It's just upside down. I like sometimes putting. Sometimes I like pizza without sauce. I like white pizza. And then we'll go in.
Steve, get out of there.
Dude, the cheese is so good here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
See how quick and easy that it was in there, Steve? Just in and out.
That looked like me when I did it. I mean, just no, it didn't at
With
all.
confidence.
Not at
You just
all.
gotta do it with confidence.
Just to smoke the way it just wrapped around it.
I know.
I was
Smoke,
looking
Brian,
at
I don't
the
know if
website.
you've seen it,
There's
Brian. The smoke just kind of like swirls around in there.
I was looking at the website. There's a lot of demonstration, hands-on classes. The kids and teens things I think is pretty neat. Corporate events, special events. Is there pricing and stuff on here for these? For the
is it?
classes?
Are there prices for the classes on the
They're
website?
all on, yeah, you can go to our events page and basically see all the classes on there and the prices with them. If somebody wants to do a private event, they can email Chef Steph. So Steph at Pizza Culinary Academy. If someone's looking for an oven, email Sean, SHAWN, at Pizza Culinary Academy. So you'll see this dough being a little bit younger and a little bit, and being an Italian dough and a little bit of a different stretch.
Look at the bubbles. Beautiful.
So this one you're going to see a little bit more leoparding because it's a little bit younger dough, so all the sugars haven't broken down yet.
Whoa, what's that?
That's called doming. So the hottest point of the oven is right on top. So 3 seconds, and then
God, it's just so fast.
That's incredible.
It's crazy. Like, I mean, I go to Pizza Hut and my pizzas don't come out that fast.
we can finish if you want a little bit of fresh basil.
Oh,
Yeah, it does make you wonder though when you go to the pizza places. It doesn't come out that. I mean, that's literally like we made 3 pizzas in literally like 4 minutes,
Right.
and that's from like doing the whole dough and everything. I mean, there wasn't a lot of time to it.
Yeah, so this pizza's going to cook in about 2.5 minutes. New York style is going to cook in about 7 to 8 minutes. And then you're good. I like Chicago Tavern crispy. If I'm going to have Tavern, I want it crispy.
Right.
So then you look at about a 12 to a 14-minute bake. And the longer you go, the lower the temperature. That's what dries your dough out and gives you that crispiness. So that's why you can never make a Chicago or a true New York out of an open flame oven, whether it's wood fired or gas.
Great
All
stuff.
right, what do you think?
Some great information. That's why I know he's talking about the thin crust pizza, like that Leo's down in Kansas City is almost like a cracker thin crust
Right.
that you can just pile the toppings on there and it does not bend at all. I mean, I love it. But that Fontina cheese, yeah. So, but definitely
All
a
right,
good show.
buddy.
Great information. We appreciate it.
Ryan says thank you.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Anthony, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Guys, check it out. Pizza and Culinary, Pizza and Culinary Academy, 1970 University Lane, Lisle, Illinois, 60532.
North American Pizza and Culinary Academy, Ryan.
I'm sorry.
Well, people got to be able to find it.
Oh, you guys, pizzaculinaryacademy.com.
There you
Thank
go.
you. That's where I was getting the Pizza Culinary Academy because I had it on the website there.
It is a very neat place. As you can see, you learn a lot. Obviously, I just did this in like 2 seconds. Obviously, when you take a course from here, you're going to actually learn a little more detail on it. This was like a quick throw together. And I appreciate Anthony for doing this for us. I just wanted to show off that this is actually right here in the suburbs of Chicago, and it's very local to just about everybody that Ryan and I deal with. It's a neat place, and it looks like it'd be a fun place just to do a family outing. If you want to just do a group family party or something, it's kind of a neat place to even just do that. They got all the services here.
How many people in the class?
Yeah. And like Tom was just saying, with the heat that's in here, you're not going to be cold in the wintertime. So if you're looking for somewhere warm to come for a family event or something like that. Date night.
Or just come out and take a class, single, whatever.
So, how many people in a class at a time?
What was it?
How big are your classes?
It all depends on the classes. If it's hands-on, we'll do up to 20 people. If it's a demonstration class, we can do up to 40. So it all depends on what classes they are. But we limit it between 16 and 20 on a hands-on class.
I'm thinking, Steve.
What was it?
I'm thinking we get It's All About the Barbecue, Blackstone, and Beer group together.
Oh, yeah.
Have everybody come out.
I think that'd be fun. We could look at that. It could be a own special kind of event just for the first for the 2 pages. Yeah, it'd be kind of like instead of doing a barbecue love stop, we'll do a pizza cookout.
Yeah.
So,
Do it all.
Sounds good.
All right.
all right, everybody. Ryan, did you say your piece?
I did not. I got my wave.
Did you do your wave?
You did.
I just did my wave for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll take a little bite there.
One bite, everybody knows the rules.
One bite. Let's give it a try. That's Mr. Todd Tobin. Yeah, guys, don't forget, every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, make sure you come check out the podcast with Stephen Kras from It's All About the Barbecue and myself, Ryan, from Barbecue Blackstone and Beer. 2 great pages, 2 great groups. Check us out. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So, and if you guys are in the area, check out North American Pizza and Culinary Academy.
Well, you gotta get it right. Perfect.
I did get it right. Steve's got his mouth full, but thanks for coming in, guys. Don't forget, shop small, shop local. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Steve.
Yes. Remember to always shop local, shop small, and as always, please be kind and courteous to all your service industry workers, whether it be retail worker, bar, server, even Anthony here. If you're coming to one of his classes, buying anything at his store, please be kind, be patient to everybody. Let's start spreading the love. There's too much hate going around. We just got to start enjoying one another. Just be kind and courteous. Everybody's doing the best they can with what they got. So,
yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed the show. This was really fun. I think it does sound like a good idea for an event, Ryan. Maybe we'll have to put that out there and see how many people want to join up, and we can all come and make pizzas.
Definitely. Sounds good. Don't forget, give it up for Tom, for your cameraman.
Yeah, there's Tom. Tom's the cameraman. He did Sonny's class when we were down there in Nashville with Sonny's. Tom's my cameraman when I need a cameraman in a pinch. Not only that, I think it's because he wanted to eat pizza. But besides
that's
that,
kind of what it was too.
So
I said if it's not sunny, it's got to be pizza. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not sunny, it's pizza. Yeah, there ain't more truer words. So anyway,
Roy said they're in for the cooking event. So.
Oh, Tom's wife says he's kind of cute. Your wife's on it. You know that?
I did.
Yeah. She said you're kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not looking at the uni anymore. I'm looking for like one of these big ones now. So
so Jenny, he's coming home with this big gold one.
Christmas is coming.
Right here.
I mean, I know he's got a gift certificate or something. That's what he's coming home with.
That's it.
So.
Got the trunk loaded up.
Yep, he's got the pickup. So.
All right, guys. Until next time, I'm Ryan with Barbecue Blackstone and Beer.
And I'm Steve from Wanamaker's, or It's All About the Barbecue. See you next week, everybody.
Yeah, Saturday, griddle battle.
Griddle Battle Saturday. Bye.